Hi, my name is Giselle Turi. Welcome. This is Get Your Sexy Back with Raw Vegan Foods. This is the third attempt. This is my first experience on Blab, but I know this is going to be a blast. So let's dive in, shall we? So what do I mean exactly by Get Your Sexy Back? Well, this is the beginning of a new year, and a lot of times, with a new year, we have New Year's resolutions. And I would like to suggest that instead of New Year's resolutions, let's do something that's more fun and more effective in bringing your sexy back. So I'll talk about raw vegan foods. Raw vegan foods are fresh fruits and vegetables. So your whole plant-based foods, living foods, okay? Your body's living, and you want to put foods that still have the nutritional value in it, the life force still in it. And that's how natural beauty, vitality, enhanced sexual pleasure, all these things can come back easily and effortlessly. You have more vitality. You naturally have more usefulness. You're youthing, if you want to use that expression, and you become younger. You can literally see changes in your body. If you have lines, if you've got wrinkles, if you've got bags under your eyes, if you've got that aging look happening, you can reverse that easily and effortlessly. So let's talk about some easy ways to get your sexy back, to feel more alive in your body, to, there again, enhance sexual pleasure. Not just sexual pleasure, but just more pleasure in general in your life. So having more fun, right? Feeling more alive and having the energy to do more things that you love to do. So let's start out with what are you eating? What are you putting in your body? Now, if you're cooking your foods, really using a lot of heat, you're cooking, you're baking, you're frying, you're doing things like that, you're actually killing the nutritional value. What is that? Okay, your enzymes, your vitamins, your minerals. Your enzymes help your foods to digest and absorb into your body, which then feeds your cells, and then your cells have the tools, if you will, to do what it does naturally, and that's to heal and to rebalance itself. Now, if you're putting foods like fresh fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, smoothies, and like fresh juice, that all has the nutrition still intact. So you will naturally start having side effects of losing weight, balancing hormones, having more energy, and I'm talking about without having that extra cup of coffee in the morning. You won't need it. You'll feel better. You'll feel more energized without needing those extra stimulants, because you're putting foods in your body that feed the cells of your body and make you feel fantastic. When you feel good, you start feeling sexier because you are more vibrant. You are more alive. You want to do more things, and you feel sexier because you can see some positive changes happen in your body that, it's like, you don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss that. I mean, how do you feel about the idea of not ever getting old? I mean, you can mature in your age, biological age. I'm 58, and I don't intend to go into that old age kind of thing where I'm moving slow. I don't want to go there. Okay, so I want to live life to the fullest, and I want to be the radiant example for all those around me. Okay, so that's why I like to talk to you about this stuff. Okay, so 1, incorporate more plant-based foods into your diet. Fresh fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, green smoothies, and fresh juices. 2, make sure and get plenty of rest, or I should say sleep, restful sleep. So try to get to bed no later than 10 o'clock. and sleep, 8 hours if you can, so 10 to 6. And the earlier you get to bed before 10, the more you are contributing to enhancing your usefulness. The more or the later you go to bed past 10, you're actually accelerating the aging process. Okay, so ideally 10 o'clock, 8 hours to 6 o'clock. All right, now the ways of having restful sleep is not eating 3 hours prior to bedtime. That way your body is done with the digesting process. And instead of energy going toward digestion, it can go toward healing and rebalancing your body. So nighttime and restful sleep, without your energy going to other things like digestion, is how you start healing and repairing. And it builds your immune system. Going to bed by 10 and sleep until 6, actually the magic hours are between 10 and 2 a.m. And what that 4-hour time period is about is that is the main time where your hormones are rebalancing. Body repair, hormone rebalancing, all that happens in that window. So it's very important to be asleep during that time. It's one thing if you go to bed by 10, but if you're like laying in bed with your eyes wide open because you can't sleep and you got stuff buzzing around in your head, well, no, that's not going to work. You have to be asleep. So between 10 and 2 are the magic hours that you really want to be asleep. Now, another way to get restful sleep is to make sure that you don't have like lights going on in your room, like computer lights, maybe on your alarm clock, things like that. What I've even done is I put something over the little lights on the computer. Having a TV in your room, I really suggest avoiding that. Just the energy off that, just what it emits, the electromagnetic field, the negative electromagnetic field that comes off that, for one, and also the fact that if you are in a habit of watching TV before you go to bed, you are consuming what you've watched. Okay, so your brain is getting that. So you want to be able to do things, do activities that are calming and soothing, like peaceful music, or thinking about what you're grateful for, or things that help you calm and settle so you can sleep well. The last thing I would suggest is watching the news before you go to bed, because then you're going to sleep with all that usually garbage that you're downloading into your brain, and then don't even go there. Okay. So healthy foods, whole plant-based foods, fruits and vegetables, fresh. You want to stay away from dairy. Stay away from meat if you can, or at least cut back. Okay, you may feel that that's a little bit too much, and the way I teach this is to incorporate more living foods into your diet. Living foods by fresh fruits and vegetables. Okay, if you can, ultimately, you want to avoid dairy and meat and processed food and sugar, because those are all very downgrading to the body system. And without going into detail with that, that's another discussion. But I want to cover ways right now just to get your sexy back. And there again, plant-based foods, fresh, uncooked, plenty of rest. And let's see what else. A good attitude versus a bad attitude. So important. So important. So how do you feel about yourself, for one? When you look in the mirror in the morning, what are your thoughts? Are your thoughts like, hey, babe, look good. You are one sexy woman, right? Okay. Why not? There's only one of you. And you should love and appreciate yourself, because you are unique. You are amazing just the way you are. And, you need to be your own best friend. Forget this your worst enemy kind of thing. And a lot of times we do that to ourselves. We're real hard on ourselves with what we're thinking and what we say about ourselves. But we need to turn that around. So good attitude versus a bad attitude. Also, who are you hanging out with? Okay, who are you allowing into your life? What kind of conversations are you participating in? Are you allowing to go on around you? Okay, this is all, you want positive, uplifting, happy energy, joyful energy. And that also keeps you more useful and more vital in your body. If you're around people that are very negative, they're complaining, they're, bad mouthing, someone else, whatever. I mean, just very politely or not so politely, if you have to do that, make your exit as quick as possible, because that kind of stuff, it sucks your energy, it brings you down, and that sucks your life force, and that accelerates the aging process as well. So there you have it. You have 3 different things. You have whole plant-based food nutrition, uncooked, fresh, even if you're incorporating a little bit more each day into your life, and then get plenty of rest and have a good attitude instead of a bad attitude, and laugh, dance, sing, do whatever it is that makes you feel good. And until next time, this is Giselle with Loving Raw Foods, and you can find more information at www.lovingrawfoods.com. It's LOVINGRAWFOODS. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.